good night, everyone, and definitely want to welcome you to the Sports Complex here in Antigua. I'm right here with Darius Daniels, who's one of the organizers for the ABBA Showcase that's happening right now. We have our first game with the Antiguans in white, and of course, some of the guys here in black. Darius, say good night to the people.
Good night. Oh, my. Cornell Greenwood. Man, so happy to be here. Thank you for we had 30 days to get this done. Seeing it come to fruition right now, I'm very excited for what's next. Just happy to see other guys get a real opportunity to really get paid to play the game. And things getting done in this much short notice, being this good, the energy in here is crazy. For this to be, for this to be, such short notice. Tell me.
I agree that, somebody here is a basketball baby. I'm happy to see the guys here. It brings a little vibe back, a little excitement to the basketball. And, we're just hoping that, a few of the guys up by this Monday. But, who's some of the guys on the floor here in black?
Right now, as you see, number 20 is Cornell Greenwood. Underneath there, getting the, what could have been a defensive stop. There was Jalen Owens. I like him a lot. But this guy right here with the ball kind of has to be the #1 point guard in the draft thus far. Did not get the assist there. But Christian Wood, who went to the interview with us today, along with Jalen Jordan here, along with Davon Flood and Bryce Bright. Who's running one? Bryce Bright will now be running point. Okay. So, close game.
Yeah, most definitely. And we do have, I see Joshua Minna there as there helping out the Antiguans team. He's now dubbed as an Ameritegan. But the score is 13-17. The American guys here in black are actually in the lead. What a pass there to the number 22. That was a beautiful pass there. And that's what we want to see from the American players, giving a little bit of that basic basketball, with a little flair to it as well. After this, guys, we are going to have 3 more games playing tonight. We're going to have 2 of the American teams playing against each other after this, and then the winners of those teams will then play again in the final game. And then we continue tomorrow night again. We're definitely going to start on time. We had a little weather situation. It was raining cats and dogs. God bless it that we still got games here tonight. And so we're definitely going to be back with the live stream again tomorrow night as well, and on Saturday for All-Star Night. And I'm looking forward to that one, Darius.
That one as well. I'm definitely looking forward to the All-Star game, where we will be having now sponsored partially as well by Antiguans and American sponsors. It's amazing the power of love and authenticity. But we will be having a 3-point contest. Yeah, that's a block. We'll be having a 3-point contest. You better shut Josh down. We're in Antigua. That's it right there. So we have the 3-point shootout first, and we have the dunk contest. And after that, we will have the first annual Ballers Paradise versus ABBA All-Star Classic. Where we will have our 10 best Americans versus the 10 best Antiguans. Hey! A little taste of what the MVP has to offer all the time in the league, a little bit of taste there. Very humble and slight because we're in the showcase, of course. So, yeah, we have a lot of action here. And, of course, Sunday night we have the draft down at the Courtsland Hotel. Red carpet affair.
Yeah, and we're joined here, of course, by Mr. Alan McCall, former Gen Sec of the Basketball Association.
I must say before we hand it to Mr. McCoy, this is an honor to be sitting here sharing the mic with the man who has covered the games, including my games, for a long time. This is definitely an honor to be sharing the mic and the stage and the camera with Mr. Aldo McCoy. I'm going to hand it over to you.
Honor is something. Hey, it's basketball, and we're glad that we're here. I don't speak as much as I used to.
Really?
Yeah. I had a little bout with COVID they almost took my voice away. Yes. We're hoping. But I just want to know, because of course I'm a basketball lover. Most of these guys did they play any form of college ball?
Yeah, so unlike myself coming into it, but I got guys with, a background playing. Some played pro already in other countries in Latin America, such as myself, and some are fresh out of college. Some, like myself, haven't played anywhere yet. And oh my God! As I told y'all, do not sleep on the Antigans. Do not sleep. Holy moly, as we can see.
He's a jumper.
For sure.
He's a jumper, naturally.
For sure.
Give it to Carly.
Give it to Carly.
Yeah, no, of course, that's Lopez Adams there with that putback donkey. He's from Barbuda, actually. It's Antigua and Barbuda. We're a twin island nation. He's also just starting his professional career as well. He's played in Guadeloupe and Spain. So once he's going to be here for the season, you're going to see a lot of more shots blocking and a lot of more spring like that. He's going to be playing for Northside Stingers this year, Mr. McCoy. Stingers coming back hot this season.
I recognize that Stingers, they had a year off, but then definitely they seem to be the team to watch for 2026. Of course, we can't count out the champions who are Flyers basketball, because they've done it 3 times consecutively, 3-peat. So therefore,
they were all on the boats and they were representing Antigua hard, right? When they represented Antigua hard, they were putting a big Antigua flag on the back.
And of course, with the national zeal. When I heard that interview today from Jojo, I know that would have awakened some fire in some of our local guys, and I'm hoping that they will come out definitely. And of course, put it to use, just come out and just compete and just give us an excellent year of basketball.
They're competing right now in the showcase. I tried to tell my guys how real this was. Just because it's unknown to most of the basketball world does not mean that it's not good. I tried to tell them that this is like the hardest place to play. Like in the sense of impressions and look, elements, like there's a lot of talented guys out here, but it's a different ball game here. I compare it to Wakanda. It's the Caribbean Wakanda. I compare it. No, you guys are drinking beet juice and look, skipping through the lane. You guys got 50-year-olds that can still play because you guys take care of yourselves health-wise. You have natural elements, and it's bigger than basketball. Like life here, it helped me. It helped shape me a lot. So that's why I wanted to give guys the opportunity to say, hey, you can come get a contract in the league, but you got to earn it out here. Like, these guys can play. This ain't.
And I must say, without a doubt, sometimes we are a tough group sometimes to impress. So I know throughout the games here tonight and for the whole weekend, that persons are going to be watching, looking at the numbers, trying to get accustomed to the names, so that to see what's the best fit for their teams and their communities. That's a nice role there by Devon Benjamin. The score is 28-19, but irrespective of the score, we just got to see what's happening on the court, and that's what we're looking at. We're just trying to see the effort. So the score is indicative, of course, that we'll have a winner and a loser, but without a doubt, we're looking to see how the ball moves and what you do with the ball when you get it. Shot selection, wow, great shot there by number 21. So that's what we want, and of course every team always looks for a 3-point specialist. So if he's that's your guy. And we're going to see, we have Joshua Minner, all the way from Missouri, and oh my, nothing but butter, as cool as the other side of the pillow. You know what I'm saying? And of course he's a previous MVP of the whole league, and it's good to have him back. Flood. Joshua again for 3, misses. But the score is 31-22. And I'm saying, as I walked in the park, Carlina, I'm seeing at least 5 of the teams, the principals of the teams. They're in different locations. They watch from different angles, and they're really interested and waiting with bated breath.
Yeah, and that's definitely what we want to do. You when you were part of the executive, you guys brought the blueprint that brought Darius and these guys here, and that's just something we're trying to repeat here and just do that. So we're happy to see a lot of the D1 teams, their team owners or team captains are here watching on. I know I see the minister in the back behind. He's a big sponsor this year for Otters. They're rebooting, so it should be an exciting season. I know I see Stingers, they're watching on, so it's going to be interesting to see which guys are going to be picked up in the draft. Oh, definitely Overs is in the house, so let's see how things look, for the draft.
Let's start highlighting Javante Daly.
Yeah.
Is definitely.
He won the championship
last season. Was he starting for Flyers, right? Starting point guard? He's a key player for a multi-time defending champs, for sure. Okay.
So we get some guys. Of course, we just had the halftime going out there, 33-27. The Antiguans coming back and taking that, taking the lead. Players here, it's a little bit of halftime right now. Get it started.
How do you feel about the team play? How do you feel on the court right now? I know this is your first time in the country, and how do you feel about the whole experience thus far?
I like the experience. The vibe with the guys is pretty good. We're really trying to just work together, make sure everybody gets that opportunity. I really like the vibe.
What do you say the biggest thing you guys needed right now, down 6 at half, to win this game?
I think our energy dropped. We came out with a lot of energy and played together, just like we did yesterday. So I feel like we got away from that maybe like the last 7 minutes, and that hurt us real bad.
You definitely have 1 minute left to get back out there, man. So,
good stuff. What would you say your game is?
I feel like I'm a 3-level scorer. I prefer to catch and shoot the ball, but I'm a threat at each level, and I feel like I'm just really a big energy guy.
Okay, so you're saying, of course, if a team selects you, you're going to bring it every night.
100%, every night.
And that's what we want. What part of the states are you from?
I'm from North Carolina.
North Carolina, okay. That's the blue grass state. Oh yeah, North Carolina. They all think they can ball down there. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's what it is. We got to look at everyone because sometimes, and I'm glad that the showcase runs for a couple of days, Carlina, because you had last night the first night, and then tonight is the second night, is a test. So you have different nights, and we know travel comes into play, so we know jet lag, and then they would have rested, gotten the warm Antiguan sunshine today, and of course that would have energized them. And we know, of course, it's a weekend of Ballers Paradise, and we expect nothing but the best and there's pure energy from all your guys.
And I definitely agree that Mr. McCoy, and that's what we wanted to do. Because we know sometimes in a one-time, one-shot thing in a one day, sometimes guys don't get that full opportunity to show off themselves. That's why we have, I think, 4 or 5 days of this activity. And we got to stress to you guys, we did this thing, we pulled off this thing, Darius, in 30 days. In a month's time, we pulled this off. So, even next year, as we try to continue to progress this thing, it's going to even get even bigger and better. And we want to make you know, it's not just a fact of Americans coming into playing in the Antiguan League. We're also going to have opportunities for our local players to Darius and his partner in getting our guys contracts overseas as well, opportunities overseas as well. That's why I wanted to get a few of the guys here playing. Of course, this is not fully all the best of the talent here in Antigua, but sometimes who's available. I know sometimes some of our guys, let's just be real, Arlo, some of them are a bit of divas.
Yeah, and not only that, some of them are a bit shy also because they don't want to show what they can do in a city like this because they're afraid that somebody's going to see, maybe they get dunked on, get blocked, miss the shot. You guys got to come and bring the pain every night and be tested. Don't be afraid to walk into sacks that you're not popular, you're not familiar with. And that's when you know you're a true baller, that you make the adjustment wherever you're at and just come and when you finish, you get dabbed up and said, hey, you can ball. That's how you know.
That's how it is, and there goes home Roy, right? He does knock down a three-pointer there. He's actually the last year in the season. He won the leading scorer award here. So on Sunday he won the leading scorer award here. So on Sunday he's going to be freshed out in his clothes, accepting his award. Yes, he won leading scorer last year. He played for All Saints Slam this year, but based on what I'm hearing so far, he'll be suiting up for Otters this year around. Yeah, I mean, it's not full confirmation. I'm just going with the rumor mill. It's not full confirmation. I'm just going with the rumor mill right now, But we do have a few guys. We do have a few local guys who have been moving to different teams, and then we have a young prospect there. That's Tajaron Davis. He's 16 years, and then we have a young prospect there. That's Tajaron Davis. He's 16 years of age actually. His dad, Mahydra Davis, used to play, and his uncle Mario Davis used to play for the national team, did very well, and now he's a young and upcoming star here. The national team did very well, and now he's a young and upcoming star here. And one of those younger players to look out for, there's a stealer, Javante Daly. He's one of the top point guards we have here in Antigua and Barbuda. He is a three-time Division I champion. He plays for the defending champions Flyers, and they like to call themselves the Orange Men. So we're going to see them in action. Yeah. So we're going to see those guys in action as well as the champion team, and that's the team that everyone wants to beat.
Yeah, without a doubt. That's the reason why I'm up to last night. Someone is saying the reason why I'm here is to beat Flyers. That's my mantra right now, to beat Flyers. And if that's what it is, that's what it is. You got to bring in the pain, and that's what we love. We want to bring the pain. You got to come with it, and don't be afraid of competition at all. You know what I mean? But I like what I'm saying. Of course, these guys are still trying to understand what's going on, how we're playing, and they may be, don't be down on themselves. You're only down by 11. 11 is 3 shots, it's 4 shots, and then you can take the lead. So that's how you got to put it simple. Don't overthink it. You know what I mean? They just have to play to their strength. They got to play to their strengths and just got to relax. The game will come to them. You're going to get about 23 seconds shot clock, right?
24.
24 seconds shot clock, hey. And just do what you got to do. If you got to turn it up a little, turn up the pace and test it and see. You know what I'm saying? That's all you got to do, Carly. Keep it simple.
And I agree with you. We are basketball people. Once you stick to the basics, you can beat anybody around this game. And Christian Wood, that's number 10. I like to see he's a nice point guard here. We're kind of struggling with point guards here. So he's someone definitely I think would go in the draft. He's very nice. He's quick. He's agile, and he's springy as well, Mr. McCall. Last night I saw him put his on some dunks last night. I wonder if I was watching what's that shot that I used to play in the NBA that he used to spot. That's right. So I think he would have made 1 out of the 2 free throws. The Antiguan team is now up 40-30. There's 9:46 left in this first game. Don't forget, there's 3 more games that are going to be happening tonight as well. We're going to have the yellow team and the red team of the Americans as well. They're going to play after this.
I love to see the shirt.
Yes, Darius and his guys. Darius, the guys are big enough. Mr. McCoy is bigging up your shirts.
From the time I walked in last night, I'm a national guy. From the time I walk in, those look like our national colors: the yellow, the red, and the black. And I'm saying, wow. And then they have it. They have the ABBA logo. I'm not gonna say I was a part of that approved that logo also. You know what I'm saying? But I like to see that those are the colors that are Antigua colors and our national colors. Because the first time when Antigua plays, the first color we wear once we travel is yellow.
Yes, definitely. So the score is 42-32.
Here with green.
No. Couldn't come here with those crazy colors. Got a foul on the court here.
Logo color.
Most definitely. Got a foul. Most definitely. Got a foul on the floor here. We got number 23. That's on the floor here. We got number 23. That's Devon Flood. He's going to be making his 2 free throws. Von Flood. He's going to be making his 2 free throws right now.
Where's 23 from? I like to know.
Right now.
Where's 23 from? I like to know where guys are from.
He actually just came out of nowhere.
Where guys are from.
Actually just came out of nowhere. This is how crazy this is. When you only have 30 days to do something, and you're using the internet to attract players to a league that hasn't been heard of by most people, is what I'm trying to say. You're gonna get guys from everywhere, and I'm promising you here on national TV.
You're not sure where he's from.
I'm not very sure, at all. This is my first time meeting him today.
Okay, that's a good thing. That just show you the length and the breadth of your reach.
Yes, sir.
You were in a small